NBCL successfully claims a medium junction for the Red Alliance, and the Blue Alliance successfully claims a tall junction for the Blue Alliance with 15 seconds in the autonomous period. NBCL grabs a second cone for the Red Alliance. They go to the small junction and claim it successfully. Centipede looks to get another cone score, but they just barely missed there, so with 4 seconds remaining in the autonomous period. West House parked.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And that's what's on the board for the teleout period. All 4 robots in motion. Both Red Alliance teams in possession of the cone. Wire Monkey's going for a tall junction, claiming it successfully. NBCL also claiming a tall junction successfully, with a minute 45 remaining in the match. Centipede races up the blue cone, they position it over a tall junction, and they score successfully. Meanwhile, Wire Monkey flips a tall junction from blue to red, with a minute 34 remaining in this match. Centipede flips the tall junction back to blue. And they score another cone on there, continuing the cycle. NBCL has scored over their possession. They go for small junctions successfully. Their alliance partner Wire Monkeys claims a medium junction successfully, with a minute 8 remaining in this match. Centipede continues to cycle on that tall junction as we enter the final minute of gameplay. Their alliance partner Wasaw has a cone in their possession. They're going for a small junction. And they release it, flipping it from red to blue with 52 seconds to go in this match. Centipede continues to cycle on the Blue Alliance on that tall junction, accumulating more and more cones. Meanwhile, on the Red Alliance, we have both Wire Monkeys and NBCL scoring cones with 40 seconds remaining in this match. NBCL looks to flip a small junction from blue to red. They do so successfully. Meanwhile, Centipede on the Blue Alliance continues to cycle. As they enter the end game period, Wire Monkeys claims a small ground junction for the Red Alliance. 25 seconds in this match. Centipede continues to cycle on that tall junction, scoring more and more cones with 20 seconds on the clock. Red currently has a circuit on the big board, connecting junction to junction. And we have a connecting on the tall junction of the Red Alliance. And we have another junction flip to red with a beacon with 5 seconds on the clock. NBCL looks to flip the junction back to red to reclaim that circuit as we go out. Qualification match number 14. Excellent job, teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results for match number 14 are in, and the Red Alliance won with a grand score of 200. Congratulations.
We are underway in qualification match 28 as all 4 robots go to move. 198.04 successfully places one on medium junction, as then their partner put one on a low junction. Meanwhile, neither of the blue robots successfully put one on either junction as robots go to park. But I'm not sure they're all in the correct zone. But that's the end of auto, as the drivers pick up their controller to control the robots manually for the driver control period. Higgs Boson goes to pick up a cone and score on that low junction again. Nice and quick and easy. They seem to be able to do that incredibly fast. They're going to fill that low junction up at this rate. Meanwhile, Wire Monkeys appears to be going to score. And unsafe at any speed is stuck on their stack. I don't know if they need FTA help or not. But oh, they move. They're trying. And red claims their own ground junction right by their depot, preventing blue from being able to do so. And we are beginning endgame now. Right now, blue has most of the junction captured, but red has quite a few cones scored. So it's really anyone's game. A lot of this is going to come down to beacons and circuits, as blue actually makes their circuit. Now red has a little bit of time to try and cap and break that circuit, but in the meantime, blue has the lead currently. And the Wire Monkeys are going to try and cap, and they may have got it. That was really close to the end there, but the teams have till the end of that buzzer sound and to actually complete the scoring. So we will see. The result of qualification match 29 is blue winning the match with a score of 126 to 99. And this match is going to start with Sub-Zero just barely missing off that high junction. They go very fast and autonomous. And when they get these cones scored, they score a lot of points. But if they are just ever so slightly off in their autonomous, then they don't get those points. They do typically successfully park, though. We haven't had a single cone scored on a junction yet in autonomous, as all the robots seem to be just barely missing and go for parks. And I misspoke earlier. The Red Alliance team 24 Carat actually did score on the low junction, giving them a nice advantage on junctions going into Teleop. But 18275 Sub-Zero and 192778 have already scored 4 cones. Got 3 cones actually. But Aztecs is going to go and score on a high junction, which they successfully do. Wire Monkeys grabs out of their substation, turns around, and places it in a corner, which is crucial for making that circuit that I'm sure they'll try to make for this match. Sub-Zero also pushes one into that terminal in that corner. And Wire Monkeys scores on a high junction, stealing it from red. It appears that Sub-Zero is having some mechanical issues that are preventing them from doing everything they need to do. But it doesn't matter because their alliance partner, Wire Monkeys, is not giving up as they capture another junction for blue. 24 Carat, meanwhile, is not slowing down either. And as they go to score on high junction, claiming it back from blue. This is another really close match, with red having a slight advantage in the junctions department. And we're in endgame, and these teams are going to try to score beacons and claim these junctions. And Wire Monkeys go and they successfully claim one of the high junctions with their beacons. And that is the end of qualification match 37. And in our previous match, match number 37, the Red Alliance won with a score of 186 to 96. And we begin qualification match 46. The Red Alliance is going to try and score some cones on those junctions. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance, Team 10464, just goes for the park. And it looks like Van Wert Robotics is also parked. I'm not sure if 19778, the Wire Monkeys, did quite get parked. And Abundant Sheep has about 5 seconds to drive forward to get that parked successfully as time expires in autonomous. With what appears to be one robot parked on each side and no cones scored on the junctions. We're going to start the teleoperated period of this match now. And Team 10464 Bionic Tigers goes to try and grab a cone from their substation. They successfully grab that cone. They successfully almost place it, but Wire Monkeys does end up placing a cone on a high junction. The Blue Lions team of 10-4-6-4 seemed to not be able to let that cone go when they were trying to place it down, having to drop it on the ground, and they're trying to figure out exactly what they're going to do. Meanwhile, Robotics is wasting no time grabbing from their stack and putting it on these junctions. But that stack looks to be a little bit moved from where it was originally. That may get them some penalties. We'll see after this match ends, though. The Red Alliance is steadily putting cones on these junctions. They've got quite a few junctions owned. The Blue Alliance, meanwhile, is working to come back and own some of these junctions as the Abundant Sheep flips one of the high junctions from red to blue, but Wire Monkeys flips it right back. 10-4-6-4 on the Blue Alliance, I don't think I've seen their claw successfully operate. I think their claw might be broken. And VW Robotics goes to grab another one from their substation. And as endgame starts, they put a regular cone on the one junction that Blue had. But Abundant Sheep cap on one of the junctions, guarantee that Blue will have ownership of at least one junction at the end of this match. Meanwhile, Wire Monkeys, they got their own cap that they're trying to go for, and they just barely miss. But they successfully get it on the second try. I mean, we've got one cap for red, one cap for blue. VW Robotics is going to try and even it out here, and successfully do so right as the buzzer ends, creating a circuit, too, with the Red Alliance winning with the score of 131-99.